Hello, fifth graders, and welcome to your math lesson today. Today we'll be making two-step patterns. The first question we always have to ask ourselves whenever we're approaching any kind of math problem is, where do you start? And in a pattern, you certainly need a starting place. And math can be confusing, but the nice thing about our patterns is that you can choose any number that you like to be your starting point. Okay? You can pick any number you want. I'm going to choose 2. Now, how do you make a two-step pattern? It's really only 2 simple steps. Step 1, just that easy. You choose either multiplication or division. And step 2, equally as easy. You just choose addition or subtraction. Once you've made up your mind, I'm going to do multiplication or division, and I'm going to do addition or subtraction. Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. My first step is I need to choose between multiplication or division. I'm going to choose multiplication. And I need to choose a multiplication step. So I'm going to do times 2. Okay? And then I need to choose for my second step either addition or subtraction. So I'm going to choose addition. And I need to have an addition step as well. So I'm going to choose plus 3. Now, the first number that I started with was 2. 2 is my starting point. The next step is to multiply that by my step, which is times 2. If we know 2 times 2, that's 4. So then I apply my last step in my two-step pattern, which is plus 3, and I get 7. Remember, patterns repeat. So I'm going to do these 2 steps again to the number 7, because that becomes my new starting point. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 3 is 17. Okay, so now that we know how to do a 2-step pattern, and we know how to solve them, I need you to find something from around your house. This can be something that you have a lot of, at least 50 of, okay? And it shouldn't be too small, like grains of sand, and it shouldn't be too big. Perfect things are rice. Rice is a great thing. You can easily have 50 of it if you have a bag of rice. Pennies are a good choice as well. And also little beads that you might have around the house, little craft beads. And even though it would be very adorable, counting puppies, not advisable. Okay, so now that you have your thing, I'm going to show you a visual example of what this looks like. Okay, I chose pennies, and my starting point was 2. Okay, and my next step was to multiply by 2. Okay, so you can see here I went from 2 to 4. And then my next step was to add 3. So you can see that I've added 3, and I now have 7. And don't forget to repeat. And there's my next answer, 17. Now, what will my next pattern be? See if you can figure this out for yourself. Pause the video if you need to. There it is. How many do you count? For today's assignment, you're going to create your own 2-step pattern. So you're going to choose between addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, and create your 2 steps. And you're going to create a visual representation like I did with the pennies of that pattern that you created. You're then going to submit either photos, a video, or a flip grid to the assignment for today. That's it. Have a great day.